Okay, another barrage of videos all being recorded in one day. So if you see the Ole Miss sweatshirt, you see the fake chain hanging out, and you see this dusty hat, you know it was all recorded in one day for 1 week. But who really cares? I mean, a lot of this shit, Top Shot only goes down. So I'm going to talk about it while it's a little bit up, and then it'll keep continuing to go down. You'll be like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. It's because I did it like a week earlier. But don't hate me for it. I just like to manage my time that way. What we're talking about today is the absolute paper hands, the absolute money manziels of Top Shot, why the market is crashing, and why it's going to be a never-ending cycle. And then later in the week, I'm going to touch on what I think may actually end this cycle, or if this cycle is just not going to end, and if we're just going to be absolutely, I'm going to try not to swear, if we're going to be absolutely
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
dogged in the long run. But before we get into it, let's hit the intro. The cycle of Top Shot to me went something a little like this. I joined mid-January. At that point, nothing was going up. There wasn't a huge demand for anything. There wasn't a huge supply, but I was buying a lot of Series 1s and a few rookies, thinking, okay, if something were to pop off, it would probably be these. Then we all know the massive bull run that hit mid-February, everything went up. And that's when everybody started joining the platform because everything went up. So what did people do when they joined the platform? They said, okay, everything goes up. Let me buy a Maxi Kleber. Let me buy a Luke Cornett. Let me buy a Moritz Wagner. Two of those guys the Celtics decided to add to their team this year, and both of them fucking stink. That's beside the point. What it meant for Top Shot was a lot of new users, a huge influx in demand came into the fold. They were buying up the floor because the floor was just rising, thinking it was automatic money. Well, guess what? Not only was the demand rising, following that, the supply would begin to rise. And money was short. People didn't just join Top Shot with 50,000 to drop or even like 1,000 to drop. A lot of people just came in with a few $100, dropped it on floor level players, thought they would all go up, sell it off, make a profit. The issue is the people buying those floor level players didn't have the money to buy them at elevated prices. So it kept going down, down, down.
You down, 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 down.
Now everybody who joined during that huge bull run is in the negative. If you look at anybody's evaluate market, if they didn't open a pack because packs are the only guaranteed money basically at this point, they're probably in the red when it comes to profit. So to me, that is when the cycle began. People join, they put in money into the market, they see the market sucks, they sell at a loss, and then they say, okay, I'm going to hold only for packs. Then it continues. If you're only holding for packs and everybody has this mindset, then nobody's putting money into the market. So when the pack drops and somebody opens what's in that pack, they're like, okay, this is guaranteed money. Let me put this Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard. You got three good players. Let me put them on the market. Because nobody is on the market anymore, the chances that they will sell for prices that were previously being sold for is extremely low. So that maybe on a $9 pack could have been 10x a month ago, might be only 5x this time. And then because people are seeing that in the market again by selling those Kevin Durants and all that shit, they're only going down. They're going to say, okay, well, I can't get guaranteed returns in the market. It's too risky. Every time I invest, it goes down. I'm going to go back into the pack market. You wait for a pack, you hold your dapper balance because if you were to invest it, it would just decline. You wait for a pack, you open it, you get your 2 or 3x this time. You dump it into the market. Nobody's buying it. Takes forever to sell. The cycle continues. And not to shit on anybody in our Discord channel, but somebody in our Discord was saying, I'm not going on the market. I'm only here for packs. The market only goes down. That's the issue with everything right now. People want to make money. People want to recapture what mid-February was. The issue is to recapture what mid-February was. People weren't buying packs in bulk. The only major pack that happened in February was, I think, the legendary pack, but that was very early before the bull run. When the bull run was happening, no packs were being dropped. People were just in the market buying, selling, and flipping. I know that's not what Top Shot wants in terms of being a collector, but a lot of people joined to make money, and that's how money was being made. Money wasn't being made by people stacking packs in February. Obviously, people that were in it in August, September, October, November, December, January who stacked packs are now one of the whales because all the content in those packs have went up like 100x since the time that they dropped or something close to that number. But if everybody has the mindset that the market doesn't work, the market won't work because the people that make the market work are us. Top Shot doesn't make the market work. Sure, they can control the supply of things. Even that few week span where there wasn't a pack drop, did we see a major increase in prices? No, because people were just waiting for the next pack drop. They just wait for the rumors to happen. Once the rumor happens as to when the pack drop occurs, they hold their balance, they buy the pack, they flip it, and if you weren't lucky enough to hit the pack, guess what? They just wait for the next one. And if it's $1,000 pack drop, they only have 500 in there, they're going to get in line for the pack. If they hit, they're going to put 500 more in there, get their $1,000, and then try to flip that shit too. So that's just my take on things. I don't know how it's going to change in the short term. I'm not sure if it will change in the short term because it seems like all Top Shot is concerned with right now, and not to say it's like a bad marketing strategy because they make a whole lot of money off of packs. I would say maybe hold off on the packs or make the requirements a little bit greater or reward people for collecting. Like the only rewards that you get for collecting are sets, and those sets are negative ROI because they don't sell after you acquire them. The only way that you would get positive ROI would be like sentimentality out of it if you really like Anthony Edwards and you wanted to do the Rising Stars set. So I don't have the answers. I just got questions and I got a negative bank account. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix them. But later in the week, I'll touch on some maybe strategies that Top Shot could employ or maybe ideas that I have as to when the market could bounce back. But as it stands right now, if you want to really make money in the market and you're not on like live token sitting there all day, no lifing it, trying to snipe and then getting sniped by bots, honestly, I don't see much hope in the short term. I want to keep it real. I don't want to be too optimistic. I don't want to be too pessimistic. I just want to let you know what my thoughts are. But that's all we got for today. I'm trying to keep these videos short and more consumable. So if you enjoy that, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, thumbs down if you didn't. We'll catch you guys tomorrow with the most overrated players in Top Shot. Peace.
10 Chatham's on. Foolies glad I'm home. Even my haters kinda glad I'm on. Rest in peace to my vagabond. Rapper, song, singer, suspended, subpoena for misdemeanors. Dreamer, held back asses, Loki still a there. And I still shake a boat squat. Praying for my broke. Got city on the come up. Shot that nigga so